One critical mineral stock that is higher, though, today in trading, Perpetua Resources. The company receiving the first investment from JPMorgan's $1.5 trillion national security investment fund. The fund is investing $75 million for a nearly 3% stake in the company. Toronto-based gold miner Agnico Eagle is also investing $180 million. You can see shares of Perpetua finished up 6.5% today. So joining us now for an exclusive interview is CEO of Perpetua Resources, John Cherry. John, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So you're standing up, you're developing, you just started construction on a gold and antimony mine in Idaho. And for those who maybe aren't familiar, antimony is a critical mineral, and it's used in everything from bullets and other weapon systems to semiconductor manufacturing, solar panels, and flame retardant. And we here in the U.S. just don't have a lot of it. And China slapped export controls on this as well a number of months ago. So what does this investment from JPMorgan and Agnico enable for you, and how important is this critical mineral to U.S. supply chain build-out?
Well, first, those are great questions. So, look, we really appreciate the investment from these two world-class companies, both in the mining space with Agnico as well as JPMorgan, really looking at this, the Security and Resilience Initiative. For many, many decades, we've offshored a lot of our critical mineral production. As a matter of fact, China over the last several decades has spent over $57 billion to strategically secure critical minerals for their national security. The U.S. hasn't done that. We are now kind of getting back in the game to do that. We're at the beginning of that. We have the only reserve of antimony in the United States. This site actually used to produce antimony back during World War II and the Korean War. We're very excited. We broke ground, like you mentioned, last week. And with this investment and these two great partners here, we're very excited to get this project moving along.
So how quickly can you start to pull it out of the ground? And perhaps just as importantly, how quickly can you refine it?
So it'll take approximately 3 years to build the project. And this is part of the problem with the U.S. We haven't invested in mining for many, many decades. It's on average, it's taken over 29 years from discovery to production to build a mine. We've started construction on our project, and in about 3 years, we'll be producing these critical minerals and metals.
Is this a moment, John, that you need to take advantage of with what's happened with the stock? It seems that along with some rare earths companies, these concerns about where the U.S.-China relationship is going has actually been a boon to the value of your stock. So are you thinking about ways to leverage that in order to achieve your strategic goals?
So look, we speak with the Department of Defense all the time. We have a very special form of antimony called antimony trisulfide, and that's the main ingredient that goes into 300 different munition products. The best thing that we can do is build this mine, and when you want to talk about securing a supply chain, the supply chain starts in the ground with mining, and we're building the only antimony mine in the country out of that only reserve.